Government has ordered all NGOs and public benefit organizations operating in Kenya to align their operations with President William Ruto's bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Internal Security Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo says the directive follows revelations of misalignment of international donor aid with Kenya Kwanza administration's development agenda. This means that the NGOs will now be required to carry out projects touching on the 6 pillars outlined by the government as the pillars for its transformative agenda. The abuse of drugs and the drugs in question include fentanyl have taken a new toll as addicts now mix heroin with veterinary drugs such as xylazine. I am pretty sure I've not pronounced that right, which is used as a tranquilizer on animals. The trend was revealed after weeks of investigation on reports of fentanyl abuse in Mombasa County. And as Fatma Bugu reports, NACADA has now called for a multi-agency approach to regulate and control this and stop the peddling of such drugs in the market.
In a quest to unravel the mystery behind a viral video showing youth exhibiting symptoms of drowsiness, sedation and confusion, believed to have consumed fentanyl drug, NACADA took 20 samples of unknown substances from Kwale, Mombasa and Kilifi to determine if indeed the dangerous drug fentanyl was being sold to drug addicts.
We can comfortably state that we have not found any reported fentanyl case. You know, the fentanyl is the drug which we really suspected could have been the cause of this. And as you know, it is a very dangerous drug.
According to NACADA, the zombie-like symptoms exhibited in the video might have been triggered by high dose of heroin, combination of heroin with high dosage of prescription drugs, especially diazepam, combination of methadone with heroin, monouse or combination of heroin and xylazine, which is a veterinary animal tranquilizer. Abrupt disruptions in heroin availability have forced addicts to resort into the usage of polydrugs, especially prescription drugs, including veterinary drugs such as xylazine, which is a drug used to reduce anxiety in animals.
This discovery of xylazine presents a potential public health crisis in the management of drug overdose cases because the life-saving drug, the naloxone, does not respond to its overdose.
NACADA has called for multi-agency approach to regulate and control selling of non-medical drugs in the black market due to their prone to abuse like xylazine and other veterinary drugs.
This includes a strong consideration for scheduling of xylazine and other veterinary drugs prone to abuse to avert such instances.
That the big work will be for us to work on rehabilitation for those, particularly when people don't get these drugs, then they need ways to be treated so that they don't look for other ways to be high.
Hizi prescribed medication, tiba yake huwa ni tofauti. Lazima tujue itapata tiba gani. Na tukipata dawa ambazo zitatumiwa over the counter na watu hawajui wanatumia maboksi ambao hawaja kuwa prescribed, hiyo ni hatari kubwa.
NACADA has now declared a renewed war on drug barons and illicit alcohol, which have ravaged the region for many years.
In the course of this month, we are going to have our drug conference where we are going to have all the leaders in the region from Kwale to Lamu coming together to discuss issues of drugs in this region.
Drug abuse has been rising despite efforts to contain the vice, and question still remains, will the renewed war on drugs and substance abuse in the coast be a hit or a miss? Fatma Bugu, NTV, Mombasa.